No, but look, instinctually, Tyler Fertitta raising his shoulder, rolling on the side, pressed down by to here. Potential cover, kick out at 2 by the Kingpin.
Remember, this is for the title.
This is for that brand spanking the World
He's become
Heavyweight
the first
Championship.
ever double champion of this current XCW run.
But imagine how
Tyler
embarrassing that could be for Tyler Fertitta. Look at me. I am the inaugural World Heavyweight Champion. I am the one with the money. I am the prize fighter. And then have no prize. What is a prize fighter without a prize to fight for? Lovely shoot strike combination. Both men taking damage. Both men on their feet.
And we've gone full circle, starting with strikes, and it looks like this match is going to end with strikes. Oh, what a headbutt. He's not got the helmet on anymore.
Right on the bridge of the nose, like exposed skin. Beautiful tornado DDT. Here, falling to the outside.
That man is deceptively athletic, and there's so many different things he can do. He can manhandle
Look at that.
He can fly around you.
Fertitta to the outside. Taking
And now
direct
it's
advantage.
Things
Oh
looking to get
no.
ugly.
Fertitta gripping that top rope. I'm glad we're at this table. Climbing to the top. To your pain on the outside on that other announce table.
We've seen many attempt this.
The Lesnar. And he breaks his neck doing a shooting star press.
Landed directly on his neck. He landed on his neck so hard he bounced. Like, look where I'm standing here. He bounced.
I know. I wouldn't step too close to them, dude.
Yeah, if I know my luck, I'd probably get hit with a move. So
But look at this. Both men out cold. Fertitta not moving.
He's not in a good spot either. He's on that table with a, pardon my Kurt Angle, broken freaking neck, and he.
But look at the cockiness.
And just like Kurt Angle, even with a broken freaking neck, he's still gonna fight.
That's some. Look at that. Tribute to Scott Steiner. And he's taken out by a lovely little bulldog.
That table is still somehow not broken.
Jesus, you're just launching him to the edge of the apron.
We've seen a
Tyler
couple of
Fertitta
concussions tonight.
draped in the corner. Hoisted to the top rope.
See, wait, I know what he's going for here.
This could be it. He's got the head. Jesus.
It's
Nice
a
of it.
foul
Fucking
count.
Alaro. Fertitta out.
Cover. No, he's not going to cover. He's going to continue.
My God.
It's another Falcon Arrow.
Fucking Alaro. Cover. Draping that legs over the shoulders.
2.9.
My God.
It was almost over right then and there. To have the wherewithal to be able to do a top rope suplex, bridge into a Falcon Arrow, and then bridge into another Falcon Arrow. Yeah, think about that. The amount of strength and coordination he needs to pull that off.
Just the grip strength.
He socks him in the face. There's not more he can do. He's thrown everything.
Fertitta's out on his feet. Tyler Fertitta raising to a knee.
Debuting a new finisher.
Beautiful last stand kick.
But a quick shoot kick to the gut.
That could have been game over. Tyler Fertitta, the Kingpin, narrowly saving himself from a potential end to the match and an end of his reign on night 1. Oh my God, what a brilliant opening match to Devil's Revival. Here live from the XCWE arena. Tyler Fertitta pulling himself up to the feet, crossing the ring, stalking his prey.
Remember, this is to his
Potential.
first attempt at anything main roster related, and he's pushing Tyler Fertitta.
Spinning back kick.
1, 2.
And a kick up from Tyler Fertitta. My God.
I thought it was over just then and there.
Desperation purely on instinct.
These two just throwing each thing out of nowhere now. You don't know when it's going to happen. All it takes is one. All it takes is
Here
one.
it goes.
He's
He's calling for it.
No one kicks out of the burning hammer.
Tyler Fertitta gets to his feet.
Wait, what?
Tahir Payne, stalking, hoist him up.
Huh? Huh?
Wait, what?
What the hell?
It's the mighty don't kneel.
No, not like
No.
this. We've seen this. Not like this. You're supposed to be.
The distraction from the mighty don't kneel. TMDK. Tyler Fertitta got him by the waist. Beautiful waist lock. Hoist him up. My God.
Lumbar check followed by the rear naked choke. This is how he put away Connor Splint. And with
Will
nowhere
Tahir
to go,
tap. Will Tahir tap.
to the ring.
Tahir's out cold. Tahir's out cold.
Literally, X marks the spot because there's nowhere to go.
He's out cold. He won't.
He couldn't even tap. And he won't
Fertitta,
let
he's
go.
just a kid. What are you doing?
Tyler Fertitta clearly embarrassed that he was pushed to the edge by an hustler.
Setting an example.
But let's not ignore the two men outside the ring. Who are they? What relation do they have to Tyler Fertitta? I'm so confused right now. Jay Messi, Adrian, Tamayan Val. What's going on right now? Is this the birth of a new super faction in XCWE? I don't know.
I don't think it's just a super faction. It's the entourage. Headed by the Kingpin. Joined by the mighty don't kneel. Spoken for by the millionaire.
He's not just a king anymore. He's a fucking dictator.
But
A
look
tyrant,
at them.
if you will.
Oh. Look at them just surrounding Tahir.
Nowhere
This could
for him to
end
go,
very
and
badly.
there's no need for this. You
Tyler.
already won the match. There's nothing more.
Oh.
Oh,
That wasn't a grab.
an odd sign of respect.
It's not even respect, it's acceptance. He went one-on-one with a prize fighter and despite his best efforts failed, but clearly made an impression on the Kingpin. But look at him carrying that brand spanking new, freshly polished XCWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Swinging that belt around in the vein of somebody else who stole WrestleMania, and in my opinion, he's stolen the history of XCWE. This reign of terror is about to begin, and I cannot say I'm looking forward to it. Still, let's not let an ending dampen what an amazing match that was.
But here we are, 50 people in attendance during the opening match of Devil's Revival. But here we go.
Was the
Plenty
first
more
match
coming
we
up
thought we were
now.
supposed to see.
The first
You know,
official match on the card.
This guy, a prospect who's been making so many impressions. With his colorful mask, with everything about him, he scares me. I'm being real with you, he scares me.
My God, look at him.
It's called Rupture for a reason, because that's what he's going to do to the person he's in the ring with.
And that person that he will be in the ring with is none other than Zany Marks. But look at him, the masked man, hood and all, red gloves.
So he removes his hood, but
look at the size of him. This is definitely going to be a battle of size and strength versus speed and agility.
yeah, Zany Marks knows how to get down and dirty with the best of them. That's really where I can put it. But
Well, that's the way. It's the violence of Zany Marks that will really be his stride here. He needs to take the fight to Rupture and honestly grab a bunch of weapons and fuck him up.
it's the only way he's going to be able to do any kind of damage.
But this man, the man in the ring right now, speaks for himself.
Of possibly have 2 more title matches to go in this pay-per-view, but this one's just a bragging rights. Out of the 2 unsigned people in this match, which one of these is the tougher son of a bitch? And we've seen the NWA champ go through hell.
But look at
He's
him.
of course a part of Tyler's collective that we've just seen.
Speaking of the collective, here they come. Fertitta still dealing with some injuries from the previous match.
Hey, if Tahir Payne accepts that offer, that'll be 3 champions.
Yeah.
Got to think, what do ADV and Jay Messi have in common with this?
The Entourage aren't
NWA
here
World's
to
champ.
take part. They're here to take over.
You look at the size difference, but it's really not telling. It may seem like a lot, but trust me, Zayn Marks is one tough guy.
Let me just sweep my guy, Tyler Fertitta, right here. Got some history. Oh, we're joined at commentary by Tyler Fertitta. I believe we're actually going to have the pleasure of being joined by Tyler Fertitta. By the Kingpin himself. Just ensuring that he gets a headset. And in the ring, look at this, man.
His monumental win against Tahir Payne.
Bell goes. David versus Goliath. Look at this. Look at the size difference. NWA champion going for some swift kicks.
Ah, yeah, baby. Here we go. Zany Marks. That is my boy, ladies and gentlemen. The NWA champion, the best. Besides me, of course, because I'm the world champion at XCWE. Dylan Brown, my friend. How the hell are you doing tonight?
I am very well, Tyler. How are you?
I'm fucking fantastic, as you can tell. I'm sorry for my French folks, but I am the XCWE World Heavyweight Champion. Do you know what that means, Dylan?
What does that mean?
That means I am the absolute best wrestler in this company.
Hi, I'm here too. Hey.
No, I do.
Hi, I'm sorry, Jaden. I didn't mean to forget about you, but my best friend in the whole entire world, Dylan Brown, was here.
I do have to ask you one question, Tyler. What are your thoughts on just disregarding the historic lineage of the Hardcore Championship and just leaving it to dust?
Well, you see, I saw the Hardcore title as it's a stepping stone. It wasn't the Hardcore title. They gave me the interim Hardcore title. I am nobody's interim champion. I am not gonna hold on to a title that somebody, has and isn't here and isn't defending. So no, I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna make my own legacy because this is my legacy. This is my company. This is my XCWE.
Speaking of legacies, our main event, fucking one of the must-see matches, the matches that we were waiting for that we never got to see last month, and we're finally getting it. Damian Morgan versus Justin Gargano, 2 amazing wrestlers.
Speaking of amazing wrestling, my God, Rupture just dropping your boy, Tyler.
Oh, don't worry. He's been in these situations before. It doesn't matter about how much you beat on Zany Marks. It doesn't matter about how much you attack him. In the end of the day, he's going to slap on that bulldog choke, and he's going to put you to sleep. And that's just the bottom line. See, exactly. He kicks out at 1 because Rupture absolutely sucks.
Look how
Time will tell, my good friend. Time will tell.
You see, you know why Zany is the best in this ring right now? Look at that.
Hold.
Look at that. You see, he's the greatest because he is the NWA heavyweight champion.
Look at that. Lovely little Argentine backbreaker. Hoisting to the turnbuckle.
You can tell this man just understands wrestling.
To be able to lift somebody of that size with little to no effort.
Well, it's all about the technique. It's all about weight distribution. That is where it's
look at
key.
his arms.
It's not even the arm. It's all about your lower back, your legs, the ability to
Listen.
hoist that up.
Dylan, I know I've got some pretty big arms, but I think Zany in that ring's got the largest arms and the greatest charm right now, if you know what I'm saying.
My God, well, I hope you're right, because he's going to fucking need it against Rupture.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's going to need it against the guy. Listen, Rupture's going to be needing to go to the hospital for something that's ruptured after this, I'm telling you. Because Zany is going to break this man in half.
Speaking of
not many people.
Oh no. Big boot right to the fine.
Oh, don't worry, he's fine.
Yeah, but the whiplash from that. You see the way his head bounced back, even though it hit him in the spine.
Zany's already gonna get CTE. We already know this, but we don't have to talk about that.
I mean,
Listen.
we might. It's one thing we haven't come with the NFL. We don't talk about our CTE scams.
Well, listen, the public.
Wait,
doesn't
you guys
even
are
know
getting
about that.
scanned?
Exactly. Thank you,
He
Dylan.
fixes,
Back in my day, we used to get concussed and then go back in the cage 2 weeks later.
rupture nightmare. Looking to give Zany a nightmare. Something to think about.
I'm sorry, but back.
Whoa!
Oh Jesus!
We were speaking about CTEs. That's definitely going to be the cause of one because look at that.
You want to
Back
talk
in my-
about CTE? Did you see what now Tahir did to me earlier?
Going to the top. No. Nobody
I'm-
that big should be able
I'm
to
sorry.
right.
I've got to say this, but back in my day, we didn't call it CTE. We called it a headache, and we got on with our day.
We popped an Advil and that was it.
My God, both men out on the outside.
Me and Dylan used to go to the Walgreens before the shows.
I have to say, the reason why big people don't go to the top rope is for reasons like that. And that's a misstep by Dylan.
Listen, I regret
Rupture.
going to the top rope, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, twice you bounced off of. How are you even alive right now?
Listen. The way I look at this is is the bigger picture. Did I hurt my neck? Yes. Did I retain the title? Yes. That's all that matters.
But do you not think of the future ramifications
The
of that?
future
though?
doesn't matter.
But how are you supposed to say that you're this prestigious champion if you don't care about the future lineage of it?
Well, Dylan, here's the thing. The thing that makes me different from all these other people on the roster is they're all wrestlers, and I'm a shoot fighter. I don't care who's gonna get in that ring and who's gonna stop me. Who's gonna get in my face and who's gonna bring that fight to me. Nobody.
Can we talk about
Nobody
how
has.
But we're neglecting to mention how your entourage interrupted the match.
My entourage. No. Simply, Tahir caught himself lacking, and I picked up the pieces. You don't understand. This is pro wrestling. It's just like a street fight. Anything's legal if you don't get caught. And I simply didn't get caught. I retained by any means necessary. If
With
you're
that
not
word,
cheating in this
speaking
industry,
of getting caught, how is your fellow factions member, fellow countryman of mine, Aiden Rooney, doing after being caught with the tope suicida to the outside, which left him out cold for a very long time?
Well, currently, Aiden Rooney is filing a lawsuit against Tahir Payne, and we will seek civil action in court. But I can't comment on his status. He's going to get an MRI at the hospital. I'm very concerned about
Speaking
Aiden
of needing
Rooney
an
right now.
MRI, that was
The
a
right hand
giant
from
club.
Rupture. That's that giant right hand. He hits you
I
like a
can't
big
tell if
club.
this is the love child of Abyss and Kane or the Undertaker and Abyss, but he's pretty damn ugly.
Beautiful German suplex.
Either way, he's just as dangerous as all the people you've just mentioned.
I mean, I don't think so. He's pretty red, though.
Oh, Drapes. Zany on the second rope.
Speaking of red, I'm pretty sure he's seeing red right now with what he's about to do to Zany's fade, but Zany marks. But
Zane, grab it! I'm not gonna say that on TV. That's not appropriate for the children.
Beautiful Big Boot.
I think
Climbing
we
to
all
the top
know where I
rope.
was
He's made
about.
the mistake earlier in the match.
Kick him in the face!
what a headbutt! Oh my!
You didn't kick him!
Well, we've spoken a lot about CTEs today, and if that isn't
Cover. Zany kicks out.
he zips out. And you can say what you want about who he's decided to align himself with, but all you have to agree is Zany Marks is one tough motherfucker.
That is the baddest motherfucker in the ring right now!
I mean, there's only two motherfuckers in the ring right now.
Exactly, and he's the badder of the two.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much. You have a wonderful night, Dylan.
But look
So
at this.
Zany Marks is out on his feet. But
He
honestly,
he was out in his feet and he was out in the air.
when
Never
it
mind
comes-
caught with a knee.
I know this match is about Zayn, but can't you see how beautiful this title is, Dylan? Look at this.
It's nicely polished. My God, I need to get a better look at this.
Ah,
Hold it up for me, little fella.
I gotcha. I'm a little smaller than you, but it's okay. Look at
Ah,
that.
beautiful. Look at that.
This is
lovely
you
sight
can't
points,
you can't
intricate
tell me
detail.
that this isn't the most beautiful belt and exit. This is Dixon! I'm sorry, the better part of me. Anyways, you can't tell me that this isn't one of the better belts in the company today. This is the listen. I don't know why Joaquin Phoenix is over here talking shit, but he's about to get mollywopped. If security doesn't get him
I mean,
away
both-
from
It
me.
looks like it was polished with the tears of all the fans for the hardcore title.
I mean, I don't give a fuck about the fans, so that's okay. I hope it is the fans. Fuck them kids.
Here we go. DDT on the apron.
So these two in the ring just going at it repeatedly.
Hold on, let me wrap this belt around my throat. And no, I'm not suicidal. I'm homicidal.
I do feel like I must apologize to those watching in the comfort of their own homes for the potential eardrums breaking from the new XCWE World Heavyweight Champion Tyler
Dylan.
Fertitta.
Let me
coming
correct
into
you.
the call.
Let me correct you. It's the new XCWE World Heavyweight Champion of the
Well, speaking
world.
of champions, the NWE World Champion goes up top and he cracks.
Let's go, Zanny! I told him that myself!
What a theme song.
Sorry, Tyler. Do you want me to correct myself?
Yes. Oh, he's getting ready.
I am
This match has been
joined
going on for a while.
at
and
this
he's-
table by the leader of the entourage, the Kingpin, the XCWE World Heavyweight Champion, and my best friend, Tyler Fertitta.
You see, Dylan, this is why we're best friends. Because we keep each other on that same level. You know, Dylan, they
Speaking
should
of
keep you here
levels,
full
Rupture
time.
getting covered.
No!
Kick
Whoa.
out 2.9.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? That was 3. What the shell is this bull shark?
Why do you want it to be free? Zany was being
Yeah,
pinned.
no, if Zayn was
Wait, what? No. Rupture was being pinned. You guys are seeing the wrong match. Obviously, you didn't see Rupture's shoulders on the ground.
I mean, we're not in Australia.
Listen, you don't know that. You don't know where we are.
This guy
Tell-
really does need a theme
Tyler,
song.
I do feel like I have to ask you this question. Are you under the influence of performance-enhancing drugs?
No, just that good old Mary Jane, baby. Don't do drugs, kids.
Understandable. But
You
going
know,
back to the action, I feel like we need to focus on the NWA champion. Currently, just a
We do.
barrage of offense
do.
coming his way, hoisted up to the top rope. How do you feel about the NWA championship, Tyler?
I think the NWA Championship is such a beautiful belt, and it really captures the aura of a hardworking superstar. It genuinely does.
I do feel like I need to ask you, as you are the XWE World Champion, how
Isn't it
does
both
it
sides?
compare to you?
Listen,
How does the NWA compare to XCWE and their world titles?
well, you know, before I was
Jesus,
World Heavyweight
the
Champion,
Trumpet spike
before I was
DDT.
World Heavyweight Champion, the XCWE was below the NWA. And as soon as
I'm
I
sorry.
had that belt strapped around my waist, the XCWE became the best federation in the indies again, in the wrestling industry, whatever you want to call it. But we are number one again, and that is because of the Kingpin on top.
However,
we're gonna
can you
remain
please just
number
talk
one.
About that leaping spike DDT off the top rope.
Zany's head
Again.
became one with the canvas.
No.
What? On the turnbuckle.
Death Valley driver onto the turnbuckle.
Listen, he's still in this, boys. It's okay.
Slumped in the corner.
Listen. I got dropped on my head how many times? I can't even remember. I blacked out at some point in the match.
Well,
But
It looked
anyways, I just remember getting up, screaming, and then I don't remember anything after that.
Doesn't
but,
bode well.
oh,
choke slam.
Caught a choke slam.
That's got
Cover.
Match, right?
1, 2.
Oh
What?
my god! Oh my god! What an upset!
He's actually done it.
He
What?
For once
won.
in
Rupture Nightmare
history,
beating Zayn Marks.
Goliath has defeated David. Rupture with a choke slam into the cover, into the free count.
Yes! That's not the lawnmower, boy!
Tyler, do you have
I'm-
any words?
I'm in shock, but if you're watching, the
Let
match,
me
Rupture
at him.
Nightmare-
Let me in the ring.
I don't
Let me
think
in
that's
the
a good
ring.
idea, Tyler.
Let me in the ring. Open the
I have
ropes.
to admit, Rupture Nightmare
Open the
had an
ropes.
answer for everything Zayn Marks
Open the
threw at him.
ropes. Open the ropes. Open the ropes.
It's okay, Tyler, just calm down. 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 Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Uh,
Rupture getting away before the
Well-
entourage has their way.
I think I'll definitely back away. I don't want to see where that ends. No, I'm not sure how. I'm not sure how this guy responds to his own teammates, or should I say members, losing. Like, there's positive reinforcement, but I feel like he's ruling through fear right now. Like, something about seeing
In the
Tyler-
same sense, it reinforces Tyler's statement about XCWE being on top. The NWA champion taking a loss just after Tyler taking the W and retaining the World Heavyweight Championship.
Listen. I got one thing to say. And I just want to say this. If you're going to wrestle in the top promotion in the entire world, you better learn to follow what you're told. Because things like that cost you your career. And I'm just going to leave it at that, buddy. But, it's okay. It's okay. People make mistakes. People make mistakes. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, Tyler, of course, having a
Keep that grave dug for Rupture because I'm gonna slaughter this guy.
Tyler, I wish you luck with that venture, but I must
Indeed.
say, don't undermine him.
What is that? What is that 7-foot piece of? What is that 7-foot piece of crap?
He's one talented man, and okay. Well, anyway, as we move into our next match, the former Interstellar champion Lou, who lost her title at Summertime Magic in a scramble match. It wasn't even her that was pinned, so could this be her chance to regain what she believes is rightfully hers?
We have the Interstellar Championship on the line. Tessa Crown, the
In fact, the
former...
dirt sheets were saying that her rematch clause wasn't even valid for now, but she's
She's
here.
been
and
granted her rematch for the XCWE Interstellar Championship.
Anyways, back to the weight cut, sponsored by Body Armor. Good night, guys. I love you.
Thank you very much, Tyler Fertitta, for your kind words following your contest. However,
and
onwards and upwards with the rest of the card. Tessa Crown looping around the ring, hoping to reclaim and regain the Interstellar Championship.
I mean, you can tell she told them to shut. She told the crowd to shut up because she's laser focused. Usually, these two are absolutely. Usually, she's one of the people who's the most overconfident, but she's just in the zone right now, in the zone alone by herself because she wants what was rightfully hers. However, the current Interstellar champion, I know this man personally. I saw this man get a start. I saw him get all the way to XCWE. There is not a harder worker on the XCWE roster. There is not a nicer man on the XCWE roster. This guy deserves big things, and that is why he won the title. Chris Valor is your Interstellar champion, and here he comes.
He is the current reigning and defending Interstellar champion.
In that match, in all 5 people in that match, nobody was expecting him to come out with the champion. Come out as the champion. But he did it anyway. Against all odds, he did it anyway. And I don't care if he's seen as a lesser opponent right now. I still believe he's going to retain the title.
Well, it's all in his sights. It's time for the artist to paint a picture of his future. And will that future be as Interstellar champion? Only one being stands in the way. And that is the former Interstellar champion, Tessa Crown.
Some people say his win was a fluke. Well, this is a chance to prove that it wasn't.
This is solidification. This is justification. This is proving he is champion material.
After all, you're not a real champion until your first defense.
Well, like I said, the man makes the belt. Belt doesn't make the man. Let's see him be the champion he aims to be.
I mean, just in general, when you put it into perspective, like his title win, you can put it on the same pedestal as iconic moments in wrestling history with the boyhood dream, like HBK, like seeing Chris Valor climb to the top of his first ever seeing Chris Valor win at his first ever XCWE main card like appearance. It was it was proof to everyone that no matter what you are in XCWE, like you don't need the connections. You can just earn your way to the top. But these two are about to get this match underway, and
Look at
Tessa
this.
Crown not taking Chris Valor serious, and
Chris Fowler
in
not
my
taking
opinion,
Tessa
this could be the
Crown be
biggest
serious.
mistake. The disrespect. I've seen these two had a match before the title before, and it's really telling how different this is. Tessa now on the opposite side.
Tessa taking her time. Understanding that Chris Fowler has the speed advantage.
And quite possibly the power advantage. However, there's not that many wrestlers who are more technical than Tessa Crown. And we see that right now as they start to look up. She transitions down to ground, taunting him while doing it. Cheat. However, this sense of grandeur that Tessa Crown has, it's like, I mean, let's not remember, she is not the champion. She is clearly the contender right now, so she still needs to come at this with the same sort of mindset a challenger should have.
Chris Fowler using speed to her advantage.
Chris Valor, for this, it's really just about people accepting that he is the champion, because some people have yet to do that still. With a quick knee to the jaw, followed by leg DDT, working multiple body parts at once. And to the other leg as well.
Chris Fowler taking control. Oh, stunned. Beautiful kicks to the ribs. Strikes to the face.
Turns him around. He's facing the ropes. This could...
Springs up on the ropes.
Bad time to taunt. Very bad time to taunt.
Oh, drops down.
Oh,
Caught in a German.
German suplex.
Jesus. That could be a broken neck. Kick out at 2.
The impact. The
Crown's still in the match.
The way her neck snapped against the mat.
The problem with Snap German is not just about the impact, it's the whiplash of being thrown through the air at such velocity. Hoisted up.
Couldn't even
Edge.
brace herself for impact. She never saw it coming.
Slips out the grip.
Shoulders. This can only
Hits the corner.
away.
Rebounds.
Oh.
Roll up.
Quick 2
Kick out of 1. Hurricane Runner sets him on the ropes. Rebounds. Beautiful running knee. Into a roll up.
He's quick to stand.
Roll straight through.
As technical and floor-based as this match has been so far, I feel like it's waiting to turn into a higher gear. And I think that's going to happen right now as we see Chris Valor's fast-paced offense begin. Oh, he hits a famous, but it's reversed into a powerbomb.
Jesus. A lot of high impact moves. Isolating the speed of Chris Valor.
She needs to make sure to keep this match slow.
That's it. She has to make it her pace. It doesn't have to be slow. It just has to be for her.
Because as soon as Chris Brady gets into the flow of things, Chris Valor gets into his flow,
Irish
you
whip into
legit
the corner.
cannot stop him.
Discus forearm. Followed up by multiple strikes. Days in the corner. Kicks to the ribs. He's out on his feet. Oh! Fighting
Quick
spirit
round.
caught with the Onzaguri. Cop. Jesus.
Like I said, as soon as he gets into his flow. Oh, here it comes, Shining Wizard.
Beautiful Shining Wizard.
Once Chris Valor gets into it, oh my lazy, he's
Well,
got a knee bar.
into a knee bar.
Shades of Noam Dar right now here. Another Scottish veteran, but
Shades of the Supernova 11. Beautiful knee bar. Now Chris Valor wants to do is bridge back, really wrench on that knee. Potential there to kick her in the face while he's at it.
and this is good from Chris Valor because you can see it. We've seen it from the strikes that Tessa.
Looks
Crown
like
is
Tessa
throwing.
Crown was hearing me, attempting to kick his head.
If you cut off her legs, just like, and when it comes to throwing a punch, like just you need to get base from all around your body, and if you can't even barely stand,
A good punch has your body weight thrown into it. If you have nothing to push off of, your weakness is showing.
however, she traps him in the rope,
Jesus.
starts choking him.
Hops in, grabs his neck. Into Rissa.
Oh,
Rainmaker! Into the side headlock. Waist lock. Wrist lock.
Now she just needs to grind him down again.
Just wearing him out with the chains of the holes.
Quick armbar.
Beautiful rolling armbar.
As you can see, Chris Valor trying to grab his other arm to delay the hyperextension, but he's not able to reach.
My God. Submissions galore we had.
But
Roll up. Kick out
That
at
was
2.
almost dead. Shades of Tessa Crown's match against Savannah Scaler right there. But
Beautiful super kick. Into the waist. Snap German.
Shades of Adam Cole and suddenly.
Pardon the pun, but that was straight on Tessa's crown. Chris Valor picking up the speed. Front face lock. Hoist him up.
Stalling suplex. Oh, but it's reversed into a cover. 1.
Beautiful.
Like,
Backslide into the cover.
She may not be the fastest, best high flyer. She may not be the strongest, but
She has the technicality.
when it comes to mat wrestling, I don't know who's better.
I think Tessa has the better edge in the mat wrestling. Honestly, for
quick.
Chris Valor to take this match, he has to pick up the speed.
Punts him to
Try
the gut,
to use the
followed
speed of
by
Braun.
natural selection.
Beautiful natural selection. Cover. 2. Kick out. 2.5. This is beautiful. Hoist in the corner. Crown taking full advantage
Will it be
of
the
time she's
technical?
given.
Will it be
Kicks to the waist. More shoot fight.
the
Rebounds.
technical power
Hits the
of Tessa
turnbuckle.
Crown,
Runs back.
or the speed of Chris Valor? A
Beautiful
quick
running knee.
meteor.
Hoist up to the top rope. Rebounds again. Climbs.
But a blockbuster off the top rope.
Beautiful.
Shades of Dustin right there.
Both wrestlers completely out on the ground. Feeling the effects of that drop from the top rope.
And now, Chris Valor needs to create separation. If he can create separation and finally get into his own flow, I don't see this match going her way.
And Chris Valor needs to pick up the pace. That's all he needs. He has the speed advantage. He has the agility advantage. If he stays grounded, he will not fare well against the former champion.
At a 10 count, if they both get counted out, Chris Valor retains, but I don't think he wants that, and I don't think any of the fans want that.
Tess onto the apron, both.
Dazed out. We've seen many things happen on the apron. Nothing bad could happen. Oh, quick kick to the gut. Stunning Chris Valor. Oh, this is not going to end well.
Oh no. Tessa back in the ring.
She's going for the tea party to the outside of the ring.
Tea party. This could end badly.
The rolling. No, but he reverses.
Back body drop. She lands on
But
her
he
feet.
actually lands on her feet. Oh, grips head.
Grips legs. Oh no.
Into
Powerbomb straight into the railing.
Straight into the barricade. And just the wherewithal to land on her feet despite being in a situation where she didn't know what was going to happen.
Such
That's
spatial
ring
awareness.
awareness right now.
That's experience.
Kick to the gut.
We're up
So
to 6 count. This Crown climbs to the top rope.
with the
Valor on the
moonsault she's
apron.
known for, I don't know what she's gonna go for. She is known for that top rope moon. If she does this onto the apron,
I don't like where this is going.
oh,
Caught.
no,
Super kick!
super kick sends her down to the ground. First the
Both
impact from the
out.
kick, then the impact from the ground.
I mean, we were just talking about ring awareness. There was a perfect example from Chris Valor. Pure instinct.
But now both outside the ring and both clearly exhausted. This is solid proof that a match doesn't need to be fast for it to be impressive.
It's not just the match that's impressive, it's everything about these two. The speed, the agility, the technicality, the ring awareness, the spatial awareness. It's two incredible talents.
This is a prime example of what you can expect from Friday nights in depravity.
Well, that's it. It's the Interstellar Championship on the line.
It may be the third division, but that does not mean anything. Clearly, you can see the quality showing through. No. But
Hurricane Rana
spikes him onto his head.
He's out cold. Cover.
Could this be the end of his short-lived reign?
Can't get it
No,
two.
kick out of two. And now, if you're Tessa Crown, you might need to start to get desperate. She hasn't hit the tea party yet, but still.
Some more shoot kicks. Irish whip. Reversed into the turnbuckle. Valor taking advantage. Running knee.
Cool.
Gripping the hair.
And now, as you can see, the speed of the match starting to raise.
Irish whip.
Oh!
Octopus hold.
Black Widow. He gets to the ropes though, but he never saw it coming.
He's not quite made it yet.
Slap to their face. What is it gonna take? Another Black Widow.
Here we go, Black Widow again. Center of the ring.
Nah, but the strength of Chris Valor. This is not a
The
situation
strong
to be
base.
Chris Valor.
Hoist
Lift
up.
him into a suplex. Chops
Beautiful
her on his-
brainbuster.
on her head. But
Lands-
she lands on her feet. She flips out. Oh!
You know, taking his head off. Look at that, the back bent of Valor. Crown taking her time, disrespecting the current defending Interstellar champion here at Devil's Revival.
Chris Valor worked too hard for it all to end right now. Were the people right? Were the doubts right? Did Tessa Crown only lose her championship on a technicality? I mean, she did not get pinned. And it's looking like she's been dominating throughout this match. Wait, Chris Valor! Brainbuster!
Beautiful, finally hitting that end game.
He hits the end game. 1, 2.
Cover.
Chris Valor retained.
And his first official retention.
If that doesn't put a stamp on things, I don't know what will. Chris Valor proving that he is the rightful Interstellar champion in possibly what could be the biggest challenge to his title reign for a while.
Well, that's it. It's a nail in the coffin for the former champion. She had a claim to it, and it's gone. She'll have to work her way back up for potential contention.
Could this be the end of her time on depravity?
It could
All I
be.
know is that
Or it could have lit a fire.
Win or lose, it was a quality showing from Tessa Crown.
Incredible showing. Incredible
Still,
talent. But look
Chris
at this
Valor,
man.
Similar things that we saw at Summertime Magic, nailed on that top rope as he did before.
Raising that
Something
Interstellar
tells me that
championship.
this is the correct timeline.
This is certainly not the darkest timeline for Chris Valor, as he retains and continues to be your Interstellar champion.
Tessa Crown
Just
on
finally coming to her feet.
symbolically on that XCWEX because it could this could be the end of her depravity career. I mean, either way, what a career it was. 3 amazing matches, 3 amazing title defenses.
I think that solidifies it.
Oh, yeah.
Raising the XCWE sign, the infamous red X.
Signifying the end, but also a new beginning.
As one door closes, another one opens.
One of Depravity's originals, might I add.
You see it. It's an emotional moment. Soak it in, Tessa Crown. Soak it in. Or
Well,
don't.
you'd think she'd be respectful for the time she's had, but
I know.
even as a champion,
Disrespect.
crowd clearly very mad about this.
She brought the crowd on her side with a match and shoved them back off again due to the attitude. Tessa Crown, unsuccessful in reclaiming her Interstellar
That
Championship.
was a great match, but Dylan, you know what's up next?
Oh no. The match that changes lives.
I've
The
been
brutal
in one
structure.
Hell in a Cell match, and it left me with irreplaceable damage.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, inside the structure made from Satan himself, the Hell in a Cell.
And what better place to do this than in Devil's Revival, where we're bringing back the Hell in a Cell in.
We have the Assassin and Christopher Cage.
Some
Your
people
thoughts?
say the Assassin is the second coming of Christopher Cage, but Christopher Cage isn't ready to give up that title just now. And this is, I don't know how to even convey this. The King of Depravity champion. He's been through a lot. He's been through a turbulent time. He's won some. He's lost some. He came out stronger, and now he's looking to exercise his final demon. Looking to exercise the comparisons to Christopher Cage if he can win this match. Christopher Cage, of course, an XCWE legend, founder of the XCWE faction Chaos, but this is literally the old versus the new. A passing of the torch, and what better place
The old
to do
guard
it
versus the new guard.
than in Hell in a Cell.
But here he comes. The current King of Depravity champion. The Assassin Cam.
Of course, wearing his war paint
Baker.
again, wearing white and black, signifying his journey, really. He started off on the dark side of XCWE, started off with the Authority, took some time off, came back stronger than ever, came back lighter, and won back his title. And he's going to need to use all the experience he's gained over that time to beat Christopher Cage, who is an XCWE icon. He's your cover star for the edition of this game.
You can talk about experience all you want, but nothing, even being in this match before, prepares you for it. It's Hell in a Cell. It changes people, it changes lives, it causes damage that will never be fixed. Neither of these men will be able to walk out of this structure, this
However,
brutal piece of metal, the same, even if they can walk out at all.
you could call this man XCWE's most accomplished camp champion. And you could make an honest case for that. Here he comes, iconic mask and all.
Here comes.
Here he comes. been a long time since we last saw Christopher Cage in his element.
The demon. If he had gold worth the weight of his experience, he'd be richer than Aiden Rooney. This man is the epitome of XCWE.
It's everything XCWE stands for. The attitude, just everything. Some people say he's edgy, some people say he's eccentric, but Christopher Cage, for all intents and purposes, is XCWE.
Look at this. Lurking, crawling to the cage door.
Christopher Cage looking at Cam Baker is almost like looking in a mirror of the past. I mean,
ladies and gentlemen, this is your co-main event of Devil's Revival.
see, Christopher Cage has, if I was to talk about his accolades, former XOX champion, former XCWE Undisputed champion, former winner of the Rightful Torture match. He's been in structures like this before and won and proven to be successful.
But I feel like it changes every time. There's always a different variable.
And he's never met somebody so similar to him in the ring. So
Now we also need to look at the downside to Cage's experience is decay. It's the overuse of the body. It's the breaking down of himself over time. He's going to have to keep it up against the assassin, Cam
and
Baker.
just like that, they begin with a bang. He knees him right into the
Brutal.
turnbuckle. And
Shot for shot.
no time to even gloat. This match, one of XCWE's biggest dreams.
Brutal powerbomb.
We never, when Christopher Cage first left XCW, never thought we were ever going to see this. And we're getting it too right now. And Devil's Revival, but
Look at this.
these two are...
Standing on the arm, gripping his hair.
This match could potentially get extremely, extremely brutal.
You just hear the disrespect to the new age. The younger of the two. Front face lock, holding up in a choke. Forcing down at the
Choking
canvas. This is out of hate. This structure brings out the worst in people. Continuing to choke Cam Baker. Double-handed choke
Folds
slam
him
to the
out the ring
outside.
with that as well. Cam Baker looks like he's seen a ghost. And for all intents and purposes, he has. This is Cam Baker's, I want to say, inspiration. There are wrestlers on the XCWE roster who have modeled themselves after Christopher Cage. People who are near world champs on the main roster who modeled themselves to be like Christopher Cage. So you are essentially watching XCW past, XCW present, and XCW's future in one guy. But Cam Baker taking it to Christopher Cage. He doesn't even seem to be remotely scared about the aura behind this man.
No. Grinding him against the cage.
And a spear right into the solid steel.
That chicken wire fence just molding the grooves in the back of the spine.
It's just basic natural selection and evolution, to be honest.
Irish whip to the other side, hitting the Morwesh.
Straight
Beautiful.
into a knee.
Using the steps for leverage.
I mean, look at these two. Like, if anything, Christopher Cage, well, the assassin is just the new era version of Christopher Cage.
But
and
maybe
it's
this.
showing.
Look at them
Climbing
using
up
the
the
cage
cage to
wire.
near him.
But maybe this match is to prove what you've just said wrong, that Cam Baker is more than just a carbon copy of Christopher Cage. Sure, he might have the same role of the leader of that era, but he wants to prove himself that he's not just the next addition.
I think even though this match isn't for a title, Cam Baker needs to win this match more than anything. To finally edge out his own.
Cam Baker on his knees.
Oh, but
Brutal big boot.
knees him down, knees him to the face. Jesus. So you can see Christopher Cage has been improving in his own right as well.
Well, the old saying goes, every day's a school day. Cam Baker into the ropes. Brutal. Turned him inside out with that lariat.
This match has already been going on for a short while, and you can already see the brutality setting it.
Count throwing Cam to the
They
outside.
go out to the side of the ring again. Wait a minute. Something's pulsating.
Oh no. Like I've
Now,
said,
if
there's
you
always
feel-
a different factor.
And if you know the assassin,
Oh no.
an Oni mask. Oh. Well, I did say he is a new age version of Christopher Cage, and as you can see, there's many, many factors that turn Cam Baker into something, a whole new different beast.
The power.
I don't think
The
Christopher Cage was
strength.
prepared for this. Christopher Cage has not faced anything like this.
You can already see the different tone of the match. The brutal kicks to the face.
Taking his shin directly to his jaw.
Days.
However,
Wrist
Christopher
lock.
Cage
Front face lock.
is tough in his own right.
That choke that we've seen at the start of the match.
And he throws
Tossing
him.
him.
He is one strong dude. He's got a low center of gravity, and it shows. However, I think it's going to take more than that.
Beautiful and prettier.
His legs being hung up on the turnbuckle to add extra leverage to the move as well.
With the change, the assassin's just taking full
Going up to the top
advantage.
rope. Oh, he ducks real quick. That's the experience coming to play right there.
It's just the awareness, the wherewithal. It's just impressive. Christopher Cage taking advantage.
I mean, in
Another
many regards,
strong style lariat.
these two have been feuding with each other in some sort of way. After all, they've been even in
Shades.
the numbers in XCWE. They've been feuding with each other with DLC packages and stuff like that. These two being the two main selling points, and I think Christopher Cage seeing that maybe Cam Baker was becoming the more marketable figure, something in that ate deep down at him.
But we talk about that lariat, shades of Stan Hansen. Turned him completely inside out, one strong stiff arm.
However, Cam Baker has seen a lot, but Christopher Cage has seen a lot. It's safe to say he has seen some shit. So, I don't know, maybe turning into a demon just isn't enough to even face this guy.
Jesus.
Oh, jeez, the kick spun him around.
720 kick to the face. Pinpoint accuracy.
He turned his light completely on.
Mate, if the lights were on, they aren't anymore. Irish whip.
Flips
Leapfrog.
over him. He sends him right through the rope as he texts
Knee up, cage to the outside.
That's Christopher Cage's hand on the cage trying to lift himself up for leverage, but I don't think he wants to stand up. Not now. Because here comes Cam Baker.
Toby Suicida caught
No. Into the cage.
Brutal
shit,
power bomb.
And that's that Hell in a Cell come into play again.
Look at him drapes on his neck. Fifth?
Yeah, they kicked him into he's kicked his head into the cage around starting the match. But these two, a quick
Brutal
DDT onto the ground. That's not even, we don't have padding at XCWE. That is concrete you're looking.
Jesus.
And now Christopher Cage explaining. And this is where this match begins to take a turn. There lives an age in every Hell in a Cell match where the tone shifts, and the tone is shifting right now.
Christopher climbing the Hell in a Cell. This can only end badly. It's the same with the top rope. What must goes up?
Oh, he's got to come down.
I feel bad for that referee having to go up there with them.
I mean, our referee, James Fletcher, has seen, well, let's just say some shit. I really don't even want to talk about it. He's been to some insane places. One would include a literal battleship. But, you know.
Jesus.
The two clash with each other. And Cam Baker gets the best of it. Almost like two samurais clashing with swords.
Snapping the arm.
On the top of the cage, on that trapdoor that could break at any moment.
Well, the perks to working the arm, if you come to the side, he can't catch himself.
Every time he falls onto that trapdoor, it shakes it rigorously. It looks like...
I don't like how
it's
this
dangerous.
could go.
I'm feeling anxiety for them. I mean, in this case, you just don't look down, but it's a long ways to go if you look down.
It wouldn't be me.
A powerbomb,
but it's narrowly avoiding that middle door with no support. Oh no. Waist lock. Transitioned into the front face buster. He holds on. Hoists him off in the suplex.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No. Brainbuster right on the top. Oh my god, it doesn't break. His head lands on the steel.
Oh my god.
These two men on the top of this cage.
Something's gonna have to give. Either the cage will or the people will.
This is only our co-main event, but...
I know we still have one more match after this one. We have Justin Gargano versus Damian Wilvan, but I don't even know if the ring will be safe for them to compete following these two.
And they call this a dream match, but it's much more like a nightmare, especially for these two men.
Into the front face lock.
And now Christopher Cage turning his attention to the table. I would move if I were.
I do not like where I'm sitting.
But he moves up.
Running power slam.
Jesus, what a power slam. Cam Baker being manhandled. Or in this case, demon handled.
The arm being just wrenched out of its socket.
But Cam Baker able to will him away.
And I kept up as if it was nothing. Both men to their feet on top of the cell.
I honestly feel as these two aren't feeling the pain.
Front face lock from the assassin, gripping the back of the mask.
The assassin with his...
What a Pele kick!
And now you can see the hinges slowly starting to fall off.
Things could change.
Rolling Death Valley Driver onto the... Everything about this is brutal. I'm worried for both these men. I'm worried for what could happen here.
This could be game over.
Shades of Randy Orton, shades of MVP with an ozone, but it's going to take one big move to destroy that trapdoor. And I don't know who's going to do it, but either way, I feel like both... He sets him up.
Kicks. Knee
Quick
to the
knee
face.
to the face,
He's
stunning him.
dazed. Schoolboy roll up.
But he rolls through. Oh, he's dazed.
Oh, no.
No.
I would move.
He pops him up. Oh my God.
Jesus.
He didn't even land on the table. He landed
He went straight in the railing.
corner.
He hit
That
the
was
railing.
just like Mankind, in fact. But I don't know what more can this man do. Christopher Cage now looking at his handiwork.
You've got to remember, as much as you have cool down here, you can't win it.
However, will this match just be put to a stoppage? I mean, look at...
Hell in a Cell. Stoppage. It's not the WWE.
Yeah, last time we saw that, people wanted to end the entire network. These two men are warriors. I don't see it ending that way. No.
Climbing back up. I would move.
Whoever that cowboy over there is, I'd move too. This is not...
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
He's just a referee. He's just doing his job.
No! He uses the ref instead! That's just smart,
Jesus
bro.
Christ.
I mean, we've come full circle. At the start of the match, a guy used another guy. I posted an event of progress where men for men at men. We've just seen it right then and there.
Look at this mess, this carnage that surrounds us.
I feel like it's all been leading up to this entire paper. The carnage that was left by Jonathan Top as a triple threat match with the pure, the unorthodox style of everyone, and it's just led up to this Hell in a Cell match.
Brutality has just built up and up and up.
And Cam Baker somehow still standing.
I have no idea how he is. I don't even think it's against his own will. Brutal
An electric
powerbomb.
chair. But this man continues to get up. This pay-per-view is called Devil's Revival, and this man is somehow able to revive himself repeatedly
Beautiful
over and over
lariat.
again. And Christopher Cage is just playing games with him at this point. This match could have been over right when... But he's still able to get up.
Using the railing for assistance.
Oh
Caught. My God.
Peacekeeper. Shades of our chairman right there. I mean, Cam Baker is no longer working with the chairman. He clearly picked up some moves, but a Peacekeeper out of nowhere. I know he had Liliardo's blessing to use that move. I was not expecting to see it pulled out today.
Referee.
Referee clearly, I mean, again,
He's not in good ways.
he has seen.
He's a
some
normal
shit.
man.
This guy's been through a lot. He is a normal man, but he's one of the most resilient in the business. But he's to be thrown off of a cell just to be used as a weapon. Even if he is okay, I'd be scared shitless to try even continue officiating the match, knowing what else could happen.
Dragging him around the cell. In the door. Taking it back to where it all started. Rebounds off the ropes. Count caution.
Ushi-Garoshi.
Shades of Marufuji there.
I thought he was going for his signature GTS, but that is equally as damaging. And now center of the ring again. They've been all over this place.
I think that move's injured Cage's knee.
He needs that knee for his finisher, so if I'm Cam Baker, I'm looking at that and realizing I'm looking at the weak point. Almost like it's a Persona game.
He's going to break it. But the assassin's out cold.
Now these two are waiting.
Oh, can be
Another Peacekeeper.
Cover. One.
Two.
Kick out at 2 in the middle of the ring, inside the Hell in a Cell.
With all these two in front of each other, it's now a matter of their finishing moves. Christopher Cage, it's the GTS. With Cam Baker, it's the Assassin's Piece. And honestly, I think it's going to take one. If he hits one of those, it's going to be the end of it. But
Cam
the
Baker has no
Peacekeeper,
idea how he survived the Peacekeeper. Counts out on his feet.
that's not a move we see people kick out of a lot. Christopher Cage kicking out through sheer force of will, but he cuts him off midway through, and now he's got him up for the GTS. He's struggling to lift him up. Clearly, you can see the energy clearly taking much in him, but he's finally got him up. And middle of the ring, ready for the
go to sleep.
He hits it.
But will one go to sleep take out a demon?
1,
Cover 1,
2.
2.
And I feel like the ref a little spiteful and injured after being thrown off the top of the cell.
Well,
I would
that's
be
it.
too. That slow count.
He's probably still delirious from being thrown off the cell.
Both men on the ground,
slow
both
count.
kicked out. He's kicked out of the GTS, which is Christopher Cage's signature go-to. So we've now, if Cam Baker hits that Assassin's Piece, it may be over. But
Here we go. Front face lock.
he
Hoist him
goes
up.
for another.
Struggling.
To lift him up
That
again.
knee giving out.
But that's why Cam Baker able to damage his knee. But he's kicked out of 2 Peacekeepers. He's going for another GTS, and he hits it. And a knee as well.
Running
Just
knee.
for added measure.
The demon fades
1,
away.
2, and 3.
That is all left inside the Hell in a Cell. What?
It's going to take a little more time, a little more improvement for Cam Baker to hold a candle to Christopher Cage, and we saw that tonight. Christopher Cage still holds his spot as XCWE's.
You've got to remember that Christopher Cage is damaged. He kicked out of 2 Peacekeepers, obviously not executed to the full potential it has when it's committed by the Extreme God, our chairman Alex Sam. But my God.
After all, and don't take anything away from Cam Baker, he's inexperienced, but he pushed Christopher Cage, an XCWE legend, an icon, to the limit.
I'm scared to know the lasting impression that match has left on both men.
Especially with Cam Baker. Cam Baker, he's a resilient man, but his defeats, every time I've seen him take an L, he has bounced back stronger than ever.
But I don't know how
When
you
he
can bounce back from Hell in a
KOD
Cell.
title, when he lost the KOD title, he came back stronger than ever. And this loss, I think, this was a loss that he needed to have. He needed to see what he's being compared to in the flesh in order to improve in some sort of way. And nothing he did was enough to take out a legend in XCWE. He's not ready for that next level.
He is young. He is ready to develop himself.
I'm just not going to say anything to that teleport, you know? I'm just gonna...
And he vanished.
And now our main event, the Legacy title.